And hello everyone, hashtag CJ McKay here today for a very special video for the Dragon Project. Today I'm going to be discussing everything behind me on my wall. I've done one or two videos like this in the past, but I've had a ton of alterations to my wall since then, including like a repainting. I used to have a whole different wall behind me entirely, so there's been lots of changes going on. I've been talking about doing this for a while, so let's get straight into it, shall we? To start with, we have the Bat Joker. This was the first ever pop vinyl to appear here in the Dragon Project. It's either the Joker as Batman or Batman as the Joker, or a hybrid of both. I got that in a loot crate from Bobavol, an awesome YouTuber who I won a loot crate from, and yeah, that was the first pop vinyl that started my love of pop vinyls. Now there's a ton up all over the wall. I have one riding shotgun with me every week. Sometimes, well, every couple of weeks it changes out. It depends on how often I get my vlogs out and stuff. Next to the Bat Joker, I have Mike Tyson. I absolutely love this thing. This is a Mike Tyson action figure from his show, The Mike Tyson Mysteries.
No more time for bird sex, yeah.
Just an absolutely awesome show. There is a great quote with that figure that I'll read out a little later into this, but overall I just love the show and I had to get the figure when I saw it. That was a con exclusive. It came with little boxing gloves that he's not wearing at the moment. And then next to that, I have Buddy Christ.
That's not the sanctioned term we're using for the symbol, just something we've been kicking around the office. But look at it. Doesn't it pop? Buddy Christ.
Buddy Christ, everyone might know from the Kevin Smith movie Dogma. It's kind of a play on the fact that the crucifixion's all kind of depressing, so Buddy Christ. You know, he's a Christ figure you can count on having your back. Okay, so underneath that I have my Batman Joker picture. This was like the first framed picture I had up on my wall here in the Dragon Project, and depending on which angle you come at it from, it's either Batman or the Joker, or a nice mix between the both, which is why I keep the Bat Joker on top of it. Up here I have my bat signal. This lights up, but it only lights up when I'm putting on my bat mask to go fight crime. And with that, I actually have my sonic screwdriver. This week's sonic screwdriver is actually David Tennant's screwdriver, the 10th Doctor's? 10th? Yeah, 10th Doctor's, because I'm right with that. I just didn't want to get my facts wrong. I will even take this down right quick, because I love this thing, and it's super awesome, and yeah, it extends out and everything. Got the nice little glass chamber with the twizzle stick going down the center and everything. But even with the high def camera, that doesn't come out great, which is unfortunate. But really nice detail in this sonic screwdriver. David Tennant's one of my favorites, I have to say. I keep it up here with my bat signal because I realized recently that the sonic screwdriver would be a great tool for Batman. Because, you know, sonic stuff and bats and all that jazz. I'm going to be talking about that actually in one of my up-and-coming Batmask episodes. Try to get this back even so it doesn't drive my OCD completely insane. Moving on now to this. I think this frame here really is like the bulk of like a lot of my childhood loves. I've got a Premiere ball because for people who don't know, I'm a Pokemon trainer. Speaking of being a Pokemon trainer, I actually have a Pokemon badge on this week. Don't know if it's coming on this camera, but I will get nice and close and show it off there. And hey, there's a picture coming up now to show it off too. It is in the shape of a Fuchsia Heart, Fuchsia City being where I acquired the badge from the Ninja Poisonous Master Janine, daughter of Koga. But yeah, Premiere Ball there, I got that for buying 10 Pokeballs at my local market. And it's useless, so I thought I'd put it up on my wall. I've got Mr. Miyagi up here, holding his bonsai tree. Mr. Miyagi is probably one of my favourite characters from anything ever. I'm gonna go over why that is, probably at the end of the video when I'm rounding up talking about why I love the Mike Tyson action figure and his show, The Mike Tyson Mysteries. have to say I love the detail on the tattoo of this figure. Just as much as I love the fact that Mr. Miyagi comes complete with bonsai tree. And in between the two of those, I have Hambo, my teddy bear from Adventure Time. This is Marcy's teddy bear. For anyone who doesn't watch Adventure Time, watch Adventure Time because it's just the best show ever. Here is my Adventure Time frame. Got LSP up there, got Jake being ridden by Finn, got Lady Rainicorn being ridden by PB, and you've got BMO. I love BMO. BMO's awesome. Then onto here. This was the first ever bit of money I ever earned for my channel. It's 100 reds from Firefly. The currency from Firefly, for anyone who doesn't know. A lot of businessmen like to have their first dollar up on the wall, so I put my first 100 reds up, because I thought, you know, why the hell not. Above that I have a katana. It's a display model miniaturized katana that I put up to commemorate the last episode of the first season of Road Redemption, which never happened because that game's unstable and it's depressing. Because it's early access and all that jazz. So yeah. Up here I have the Batman grapple gun, which I absolutely love this thing so much. I use this for getting around building tops when I'm not doing parkour or slinging webs as Spidey. That's being precariously balanced on the moment from Doctor Who, this little cube here. Some great detail in that, but I can't really get into it too much because I don't want to take it down and, you know, that collapses and everything falls. In the hooks of the grapple gun, I have Troy. That's my Tribble Troy. Some of my earlier viewers will definitely know Troy. I've had a lot of troubles with him because, you know, that's how it goes with Tribbles. And then up here, this has got like all the newest additions to my wall up the top. It's kind of, as you can all see from my wall, it kind of mounts up on a triangle, and this is the top of that triangle, or pyramid, or however you want to think of it. I've got a gold Batarang there framed, as the little placard says there. It's the Batarang from the Dark Knight series, although really kind of hard to get in and see that properly, so I'm not even going to bother. But yeah, I got an awesome Batarang up there sitting on the wall now. Sometimes I take it out of the frame and throw it at criminals, you know, depends on my mood. Sitting on top of that frame in the center, I have the Penguin from Batman. That's the classic look for the Penguin, with his kind of stripy trousers and all. I've got Mal from Firefly wielding a shotgun, because, you know, Malcolm Reynolds he piloted the Serenity in Firefly. Such a good show. And for anyone who knows Firefly, just to let everyone know, it's being renewed. Firefly is coming back with all the original cast and Joss Whedon, so I'm incredibly fucking excited about that. And then up here I have Spider-Man, but it's not Spider-Man in his classic suit, it's Spider-Man in his 2029 Spidey suit, because that's one of my favourite incarnations of Spider-Man across the multiverse. Oh, I forgot to mention the frame that the moment and the grapple gun are on is my Breaking Bad frame. It says,
"You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skyler. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks."
I am the danger. There's Bryan Cranston, who plays Walter White, aka Heisenberg, in the amazing show Breaking Bad. Its spin-off Better Call Saul is pretty decent too. I'm not as big a fan of Breaking Bad, but I don't hate it. Speaking of Breaking Bad, which I have been for quite a little while now, down here is the Crystal Ship. Pretty much everyone on my channel at this stage probably knows the Crystal Ship. The Crystal Ship is the camper van from Breaking Bad, but every week I like to put a different pop vinyl in it who rides shotgun with me. This week, riding shotgun with me is GP-Trio from the up-and-coming Star Wars movies, kind of like a chrome-plated or CP-Trio. Can't wait to see his character in the movies. I love this little bobblehead, Funko Pop. So that's who is riding shotgun with me for the last few weeks. One of the main reasons is because I am starting a new Star Wars series here on my channel pretty soon. I hope everyone's gonna enjoy that, because I've been wanting to have a Star Wars series on my channel for a while. I always want to have a Star Wars game on the channel, and I finally got that started, so I'm pretty happy there. That video will be on later on today. Over here I've got... Okay, it's just a box. It says handle with care, so I think I'll just leave it the way it is. Moving on, this is the center of my mantelpiece, because I record in front of my mantelpiece. Not sure how that's coming up here, but yeah, I record in front of my mantelpiece, and at the center of my mantelpiece, the coup de grace of the entire thing is Daredevil using his cane to ride the Ender Dragon made out of Lego from Minecraft, as it protectively sits up on top of, holding its claws over and wrapping its tail around the red dragon egg from Game of Thrones. I spent a while balancing all that. I love how it looks. I'm pretty proud of that. Next to that, I have my office plant, Groot, next to my Newton balls. One big thing I've been trying to do here on my channel for a while is I'm trying to emulate an air of professionalism, and you know, executives, big successful people have Newton balls on their desk and a plant in their office and stuff like that, so I'm trying to amount the things that, yeah, but I'm doing it like a giant child. Two things that never really get much of a look in are two little magnetic frames I have here on my mantelpiece. I got those at CosplayCon in the Red Cow Dublin there a few months ago. There's Earthworm Jim there. And over here is a Van Gogh painting with the TARDIS in it, because of that one episode full of all the fields in Doctor Who with Van Gogh. That was just absolutely amazing. There's a little picture of it. There, I'll try to get in nice and close so we can see all the detail of that, because it is kind of glorious. Yeah, and over here is another kind of good few big additions to my room. Now this here is my recording light. I put this on anytime I'm recording. I only put the bat mask light on when I'm fighting crime, as I said, but this goes on anytime I'm recording. I didn't put it on at the start of this video because I wanted to make an actual point of turning it on during the video. And then over here is probably kind of one of my personal favourite parts of the entire wall I've mounted behind me. I've got Data and Geordie LaForge dressed as Watson and Sherlock Holmes. That's from an episode of Star Trek. They're in the holodeck, it's behind them. This is just one of my favourite things ever. And in between them I've got Fitaro Dan from the Cantina Jizz Band in Star Wars. I kind of, because they're all bobbleheads, I like to just bobble them all and sing the Cantina Band. And that keeps me amused for days. Yeah, and they're sitting on a Legend of Zelda frame, which doesn't really come up great on the video at all, which kind of disappoints me, but it's awesome. It's got every incarnational Link ever. There's like, down here you've got the weird like plant Link, next to him you've got like Toon Link, you've got, you know, even toonier Link, you've got weird Gremlin Link and all that jazz. You've got the Link from the Wii series where he looks all teenage and angsty. You've got the Link from the other Wii games from Link's Crossbow Training. I really do love that frame, but it comes up so unbelievably crap behind me. It's pretty disappointing. Now I'm just starting to run out of battery on this, because the battery doesn't last incredibly long. I tried to charge it beforehand, but I don't know what happened there. But I've pretty much shown everything behind me. I haven't gone over the backstory of everything, because everything you hear behind me has its own little backstory. And as well as that, I have some other stuff here. I got a ton of pictures at Comic-Con there a week or two ago that will be going up behind me. Kind of, I'll be alternating some of the things out with the frames. I've got like a picture here of Ben Affleck as Batman in front of the Batmobile. This was the first picture released of the up-and-coming Batman movies. That's kind of the first look the whole world had of what's going to be possibly the new most successful Batman. So, you know, it's a pretty iconic shot, and it was pretty cheap, so I got that for the wall. As well as that, I have this really cool picture here of Vision. the AI who kind of comes to life from Jarvis in the Avengers. One of my favourite characters from Marvel in general, so I've already put him in one of the same frames I have my kind of holographic things in. Speaking of the holographic things, these little stickers added to them that you probably all got a little bit of a look at. I put some Tetris tiles on them, just kind of descending down. I'll get a little bit of footage and show everyone like what it looks like up close now. And then I've got a ton more other pictures here that I got at the cons. I've got one as Peter Capaldi as the Doctor, one of the Iron Throne from Game of Thrones, one of Walter White in the first episode of Breaking Bad. This I love. This is an illustration I got from an artist. It's the Dayman.
Dayman. Oh.
The Nightman.
The Nightman. Oh.
And then the Champion of the Sun.
Champion of the Sun. Yay. Oh.
That's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
You're a master of karate and friendship for everyone. Dayman.
Great show. This is Finn getting his Finn sword in Prismo's realm in Adventure Time. More Adventure Time stuff because I'm such a massive fan. The movie poster for Ant-Man, I love the tagline for it. Heroes don't get any bigger. Paul Rudd behind the Ant-Man mask. I'm a huge fan of Ant-Man, one of my favourite superheroes, and I'm also a big Paul Rudd fan. Funny guy, cynical bastard in all of his movies and every part he plays, but so am I in general. That's why I love him.
Ants! Ants! Ant-Man!
So I'm really happy to have gotten this for up on the wall. And this, another thing I got from an artist, and it's absolutely amazing. It's Jesse and Walter from Breaking Bad as zombies. This thing glows in the dark as well, which I'll have to try and figure out how to capture that glowing in the dark on camera for everyone to show them. I got some cool coinage as well while I was at Comic-Con. I decided to take a boat to Skyrim while I was there, and I got got myself an Imperial Septum. That's the official currency of the realm of Skyrim. And as well as that, at Comic-Con, I picked up this matches exactly the two-headed coin from Batman that Harvey Dent had. It's got the date inscribed and everything on it. 1922, because that was the year it was issued. I will try to get up nice and close so that can be seen, but it can't, so I'll get my high-def camera to it and replace the footage I just shot with this one so everyone can see that properly. So yeah, that's been everything behind me. That's a lot of stuff, like pictures that I'll be putting up throughout my room and later on in the channel. I'm gonna try get some new Lego up because I've just started Star Wars on my channel. I have the AT-AT, I have this on poster. This thing's awesome, being AT-AT on hot. There's Luke in his fighter taking it down, rope around the ankles. I have the two Lego pieces of that, so I'm probably going to set that scene up. But I might not do it right away. I might put something else Star Trek related up, or something like that first. And speaking of changes going on in terms of the wall behind me, this is, for the most part, the permanent configuration of the channel. Everything's, for the most part, going to stay where it is. Everything that's up now, for the most part, is going to stay. I am, however, taking the crystal ship down. The crystal ship's probably been one of my favourite things to have in the background throughout the Dragon projects. I always like to have a pop vinyl riding shotgun with me every week. Is one of my main reasons. I love the crystal ship. It's got a license plate that says Crystal on the back. I will get my high-def camera to this and show it off during this time. I really do love this thing so much, for so many different reasons, aside from being such a big Breaking Bad fan. I always want to have one vehicle in the background. That's always kind of a thing for me. I like cars and bikes and stuff like that. So instead of that vehicle, I'm going to have a new one up, and that is the Mean Machine from Wacky Races. That's Muttley in it. For anyone who... Muttley was from Catch the Pigeon. Him and Dick Dastardly always trying to catch the pigeon. So this is what's going to be going up in the background. Muttley will be riding shotgun with me for the next week or two. And I will be popping him in there. which or I will be popping that in place of the Breaking Bad crystal ship. So yeah, that's gonna be going off the wall for a little while, but there'll be a new vehicle up, and you know, maybe it'll be back one day, or maybe I'll find another different vehicle to put pop vinyls in someday soon. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Actually, speaking of changes to the channel as well, I am no longer with 5 Star Network, as everybody might know already. I've mentioned it before on the channel, and I'm now with Blindly Imaginative Networks, a absolutely great network. I plan on making a video all about how I'm on that network now. We're working under the Bad Wolf Corporation, and the Bad Wolf Corporation bring you all your favourite shows live from the Game Station satellite, so looking forward to working with them. I think I've gone over almost everything bar those 2 little things, like this, you know, backstory stuff for one of the 2 of these things. I may not include them in this, or maybe I'll clip to them now. Not 100% sure yet, but yeah, I hope you have all enjoyed this video so far. There may be a little bit more to it now in a few minutes, but for the most part, I just want to say thank you all for dropping by here to the Dragon Projects, even just for a short time. If you want, why not check out some of my gaming videos, or some of my sketches, or some of the weird random crap I do. I have lots of stuff to offer here in the Dragon Project. I've got playlists upon playlists, so why not check them out. Slán go fóill, and thanks for watching, everybody. Warning, the following clip contains flashing imagery which may affect photosensitive viewers.
Skin